The city of San Diego is sending out 10,000 pamphlets to homes in flood-prone areas, telling them to prepare ahead of a rainy season. The move comes after the January floods devastated entire neighborhoods, but it also comes as flood victims continue to recover. Many still not back in their homes. ABC 10 News reporter Danny Miskell follows through with one Southcrest resident who questions whether the city is doing enough to prevent another catastrophic flood event.
Greg Montoya tells me he is still waiting on this one drain to be fixed.
This particular storm drain right here is not connected to anything. So when all the water from the streets come and fill this and from the dirt berms goes into here, it starts bubbling out.
He's a longtime Southcrest resident whom we've done reports with before, like during the January 22nd storm and in 2019 when he filed a joint lawsuit with other residents against the city for flooding that year.
The city is going to be sending out informational flood preparedness flyers.
Now the city is trying to take a proactive step as the wet season approaches next month. They're sending out 10,000 of these pamphlets. Here are some tips it lists on how to prep.
Moving valuables from the lower levels of your home to the higher levels. That way they're not at risk to be damaged during floods. You can get sandbags from the city of San Diego to protect your property. Get flood insurance if you don't have it.
Craig Gustafson from the city's stormwater department says homeowners in floodplains are eligible for a 50% discount on their flood insurance. The city wrote me that on average, homeowners could have a flood insurance premium of $500 to $2,500, depending on the property. And that's before the discount. The city says now is the time to also start reporting issues you see with storm channels on the Get It Done app, like removing junk, debris, fixing broken pipes, and more. Which brings us back to Greg Montoya. While he says some of his Get It Done app requests have been handled, he's still dealing with this drain, which according to these emails with the city, shows he's been waiting since January for it to get fixed. I've reached out to the city to see what the status is of this drain, and I'm still waiting to hear back. 10 News has been putting a spotlight on the Storm Channel cleanup efforts.
And many of you would remember what this bridge here on 38th Street looked like 11 months ago.
We saw cleanup crews in Southcrest back in September and again here Wednesday. But with just less than a month away from the wet season, Montoya is worried it might be too late.
Good that they're doing something, but why did they wait till December? It should have been done during the summer.
Danny Miskell, ABC 10 News.
The city says the pamphlets should be hitting mailboxes in the next few days.